You know that feeling, right? That one where you post something on Facebook, maybe it's personal, maybe for your business,
Yeah.
and it just vanishes. It feels like you're just shouting into this like digital void,
Mm.
and you start thinking the platform is actually working against you. I mean, it's a really common frustration. I've definitely felt it.
Oh, absolutely. So many people feel that way.
But what if? What if we're looking at it wrong? What if that algorithm, the thing you feel is burying you, could actually be like your secret weapon?
That's a really interesting way to put it.
Yeah, because if you really understand it and you learn to work with it, not fight it,
Mm.
the potential is huge. We're talking exponential reach, faster engagement, even actual monetization.
Right.
So our mission today for this deep dive is really to shift that perspective. Let's stop fighting it and start making it an ally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that shift is crucial
Mm-hmm.
because fundamentally the Facebook algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
it's this super complex AI system, right?
Yeah.
It's basically the engine deciding everything you see. Your news feed, stories, reels, even those group suggestions. It decides what shows up when and who sees it.
Okay, so it's the gatekeeper, essentially.
Pretty much. And it's constantly crunching data on millions of posts. Every second, it looks at tons of different signals.
Signals, like what?
Well, your own behavior is a big one. What you
Yeah.
click on, what videos you actually watch, what you like or save or comment on. That's huge.
Okay.
Then there's the post itself. Is it text, an image, video, a link pointing out Facebook, a reel, a story? The format matters. Engagement from others is another signal.
Yeah.
How are people reacting? Likes, shares, comments, saves, and relevance. Is the
Yeah.
post timely? Is it interactive? Does it feel personal to the user? And finally, things like trust and consistency. Is the creator following the rules? Are they actually engaging back with their audience?
Wow, okay, that's a lot. It's juggling.
It really is.
So, for everyone listening, our goal today is simple. We're pulling back the curtain on this thing. We want to stop you feeling like you're fighting a losing battle.
Yeah.
And instead, show you how to actually, train the algorithm so it starts working for you. Doesn't matter what your niche is or even how many followers you have right now.
That's the plan.
So, okay, if we want to master this, where do we start? Are there, like, core things, foundational signals we absolutely need to get?
Yeah, definitely. It really boils down to understanding 4 kind of core ranking signals.
Yeah.
The first one is what Facebook calls inventory.
Inventory, like stock.
Sort of. It's basically all the content Facebook could possibly show you at any given moment. Think about it. Your post is up against everything else. Family photos, news articles, ads, reels, group posts.
So it's a massive pool of content.
Exactly. And your goal as someone creating content is simple but hard. Make stuff that stands out, stuff that outperforms other things in your niche, mainly by providing real value and driving engagement.
Okay, value and engagement. Got it. What's next?
The second one is just called signals. These are the specific cues telling the algorithm, hey, this post is interesting, or this is relevant.
Ah, okay. Like the things you mentioned earlier.
Precisely. Things like how long someone actually spends looking at your post. The likes, shares, saves, comments. Even the type of reaction matters. A love is weighted more than a simple like.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And link clicks, video plays. Even if someone clicks your profile after seeing your post, those are all signals.
So the goal here is?
Post with intention. You need to actively encourage these signals. Ask questions in your posts. Prompt people to share. Make it easy for them to comment.
Be intentional. Makes sense. Okay, number 3.
Number 3 is predictions. This is where the AI gets really clever. It tries to predict how you specifically will react to a post.
Predict, like guess if I'll like it.
Exactly. Or share it. Or maybe hide it, or even report it. It's constantly making these little predictions.
Wow.
So your goal here is to essentially train your audience, and therefore the algorithm, to expect positive engagement from your content.
How do you do that?
Consistency is key.
Yeah.
Staying consistent in your niche, your topic, your tone.
Yeah.
It helps the algorithm learn what your content is about and who it's for.
Right. Consistency again. Okay, and the last one.
The last one is the score. Every single post gets a relevant score. Higher score, more likely to show up in feeds. Simple as that.
And things can hurt that score.
Oh, definitely. Negative signals, like someone hiding your post, marking it as spam, or just instantly scrolling past your reel.
Yeah.
That damages the score.
Ouch.
Yeah. So the goal is really to maintain a high average score across all your content over time. It's a long game.
Maintain a high average. Okay, but thinking about these signals and scores, it feels powerful, but maybe a bit rigid, are there any, I don't know, quirks, predictable patterns, or maybe even weaknesses we could use? Ethically, of course.
That's a great question. And yes, even complex systems like this have patterns, predictable behaviors you can leverage. The first secret weakness I'd point to is native content bias.
Native content bias, meaning,
Meaning Facebook wants users to stay on Facebook. Content that tries to pull people away, like links to YouTube or Amazon or your blog. It tends to get, let's say, less reach.
so it suppresses outbound links.
Often, yeah. Maybe not always overtly, but
Mhm.
the algorithm favors stuff that keeps people inside the ecosystem.
Okay, so the action there is,
Post directly to Facebook. Use their video uploader. Create reels within the app. Make image carousels. Minimize those links sending people elsewhere. Keep them on the platform.
got it. Stay native. What's another weakness?
Freshness wins. Generally speaking, the algorithm prioritizes recent content.
So newer is better.
Usually. Unless an older post is suddenly going viral for some reason, newer stuff tends to get shown more. That post you made yesterday might already be losing steam compared to something posted an hour ago.
Right, so the strategy is...
Post frequently. Find out when your audience is actually online and active test different times.
Mhm.
And don't be afraid to repurpose content that worked well before. Give it a fresh spin.
Okay, post often, test times, repurpose winners. Makes sense. Any others?
Yes, and this was becoming really important. Community content. Facebook is shifting, leaning more towards prioritizing interactions within groups, real comment threads, discussion.
Less passive scrolling, more actual interaction.
Exactly. It's about fostering that sense of community. So the action here is clear. Either build your own Facebook group or get really active in relevant existing ones.
Engage in groups.
Yeah, ask open-ended questions in your posts to spark conversation, and critically, reply to every single comment you get. Show the algorithm and your audience that you're there and engaging.
That feels really actionable. Reply to everything. Now, I do want to jump in with a warning here.
Please do.
Because when people hear weaknesses or strategies, some folks immediately think about hacking the algorithm, right?
Yeah, the shortcuts.
Yeah, like buying fake likes or using those super clickbaity headlines or joining those engagement pods where everyone just likes each other's stuff.
Or just copying viral posts.
Exactly. And look, maybe some of that gives you a tiny temporary bump. Maybe. But the algorithm is smart. It learns. It flags that stuff eventually.
It absolutely does. It sees those patterns as inauthentic.
And it will likely penalize you in the long run. It's just not sustainable.
Not at all. Which is why we talk about the feeding strategy instead. It's the opposite of trying to game the system.
Feeding strategy. Okay, tell me more.
The idea is simple. You consistently feed the algorithm good, positive signals, authentic engagement, valuable content, real interaction. When you do that consistently,
It starts to trust you.
exactly, it learns that your content is high quality and that people genuinely like it. And then it starts to boost you naturally. That's the sustainable path.
So how do we feed it properly?
Okay, practical steps. First, consistency. Aim for at least, say, 3 to 5 posts per week, minimum. Second, vary your formats. Don't just post links or just text. Mix it up. Use reels, use image carousels, try polls, ask questions directly in text posts. Keep it interesting.
Mix it up. Got it.
Third, and this is vital, analyze what works. Use Facebook's own insights tool. Pay attention to which posts get reach, which get engagement. Don't just guess.
Use the data.
Yes. Fourth, nurture your audience.
Mm.
Reply to DMs, respond to comments quickly, react to their reactions, show you're present.
Be responsive.
And finally, just ask them. Ask your audience directly, what do you want to see more of? Or what problems can I help you solve? That feedback is gold.
Okay, so consistency, variety, analysis, nurturing, and asking. That's the feeding strategy.
At the core of it, yeah.
So if we're doing all that, feeding the algorithm good stuff, what kind of content does it actually love the most? What really resonates and gets rewarded?
That's where we get into the content pillars. And it often comes down to hitting some fundamental human interests. The first big one is educational content.
Teaching something.
Exactly. Content that teaches something valuable, something new, something useful. Think about it. A post titled, say, how we made $500 on Facebook this week is almost always going to perform better than just buy our product now.
Because it offers value up front.
Precisely. It solves a problem or gives insight. The second pillar is emotional triggers.
Hitting the feels.
You got it. Content that evokes strong emotions, laughter, maybe a bit of righteous anger, nostalgia, surprise, inspiration. That stuff gets shared, gets commented on.
Storytelling comes in here.
Hugely.
Yeah.
Sharing relatable struggles, personal wins, stories that people connect with on an emotional level, that drives massive engagement.
Okay, education, emotion. What's the third?
Entertainment. Pure and simple. People aren't on Facebook to be entertained, at least some of the time.
Like behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, or bloopers, funny memes that fit your niche, inspirational quotes with a clever twist. Lighthearted, engaging content, it can really boost shares and overall reach.
Education, emotion, entertainment, EE.
You could call it that.
And here's a power tip. I've seen work wonders. Combine them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a funny personal story, entertainment, emotion that also teaches a valuable lesson, education. Maybe in a reel.
Yeah.
That's like algorithm gold dust.
That's the sweet spot, definitely. When you can weave those together, you're really speaking the algorithm's language. And you know, it really is like training something. Think about training a pet.
Yeah.
The algorithm can be trained. It learns what you post, who engages with it, what works. But it needs consistency from you. You can't just do it for a week and expect miracles.
Right, patience and persistence. So this all sounds great, but let's make it super practical. If someone listening wants to start today, what's a realistic plan? How do they actually start training their algorithm?
Okay, let's map out a simple 30-day plan. Something anyone can try.
Perfect. Lay it on us.
For week 1 and 2, the focus is just getting started consistently. So commit to posting something every 2 days.
Okay, every other day. Manageable.
And make this a rule. Comment back on every comment you receive within, say, 24 hours. That sends a strong signal you're engaged.
Crucial. Reply quickly.
And in these first 2 weeks, consciously experiment. Try at least 3 different content formats, maybe a text post, an image post, and then try a short video or a simple reel. Just see what feels right and what gets any kind of reaction.
Okay, for weeks 1, 2. Post every 2 days. Reply fast. Try 3 formats. What about the second half of the month?
For week 3 and 4, you start using what you learned. Look at your insights in the first 2 weeks. Which posts did better? Even slightly better.
Right, use the data again.
Double down on the format or topic that showed the most promise. If images work best, do more images. If a certain question got comments, ask similar questions.
Focus on what's working.
And during these weeks, actively seek feedback. Run a poll asking what people want to see, or just post a question like, what are you struggling with regarding X?
Get direct input.
Yeah. And try to create at least 1 reel per week during this period, even a simple one. Reels are getting a lot of push right now.
Okay, weeks 3 to 4. Double down on winners, ask for feedback, make one reel weekly.
Exactly. Stick to that for 30 days.
And what's the likely outcome after that month?
Well, you're not going to suddenly have 1 million followers, let's be realistic, but you will have started training your algorithm. It will have a better understanding of your niche, who your content is for.
Okay.
You should see a bit of a boost in your overall relevance score because you've been consistent and engaging. And importantly, you'll have started building a more loyal, engaged audience, people who are signaling to Facebook, hey, this content matters to me.
That sounds like a really solid foundation.
It is. It's the starting point for long-term growth. You know, when you step back and look at the big picture, it really drives home the point, the Facebook algorithm. It isn't your enemy. It's not trying to sabotage you.
Yeah.
It's more like this silent, invisible coworker. Or maybe even a business partner.
A partner you need to understand.
Exactly. A partner that needs to be understood, needs to be nurtured, and needs to be aligned with what you're trying to achieve.
And when you make that shift, when you start working with it, feeding it the right stuff instead of trying to trick it, the benefits really start showing up, don't they? They really do. Even if you're listening right now and thinking, I'm starting from zero, no followers, no ad budget, I'm not techie, this approach still works.
Absolutely. It's about organic principles.
You'll likely find you need to spend less on ads down the line. You start getting organic reach that actually builds on itself. It compounds. You can generate real daily engagement, maybe even income eventually. And honestly, you'll just stand out because most people, most businesses even, still don't really get how to work with the algorithm. They're still fighting it.
That's very true. Understanding this gives you a huge advantage.
So as we wrap up, here's something to think about, a final thought for you listening. If we can learn to effectively train an algorithm like Facebook's, learn its preferences, feed it the right signals, get it to work with us, what does that really tell us about our ability to understand and maybe even shape the other digital systems and ecosystems we interact with every single day? Could learning this skill change how we navigate the entire online world, far beyond just Facebook?